Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5.
In a few moments, I will sign a historic executive order.
US President Donald Trump's use of sweeping tariffs has faced sharp questioning at the Supreme Court in a case with major implications for the president's agenda and the global economy. A majority of justices, including several conservatives, have expressed doubts about the White House's justification of the import duties, which the president has said are necessary to restore America's manufacturing base and fix its trade imbalance. The measures are being challenged by a number of small businesses and a group of states which contend that the president has overstepped his authority in imposing the levies.
Our message today is simple. The Constitution, our framers, 238 years of American history, all say only Congress has the power to impose tariffs on the American people. And tariffs are nothing but taxes on the American people, paid by Americans. This case is not about the president, it's about the presidency. It's not about partisanship, it's about principle.
We're noticing that there's additional pressure that's building in the system.
US Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has warned that air travel capacity will be cut by 10% at 40 major airports over the coming days if the government shutdown continues. The decision, which is expected to affect domestic flights only, was made because air traffic controllers had been reporting fatigue. Some 1.4 million federal workers, from air traffic controllers to park wardens, are working without pay or are on forced leave because the US Congress has not agreed a federal funding budget. Unions say many employees are becoming ill with stress or are being forced into taking second jobs. Israel has confirmed Hamas has handed over the remains of a deceased Tanzanian hostage, Joshua Molel, on Wednesday under the US-brokered Gaza ceasefire deal. The Israeli Prime Minister's office said that following the completion of forensic tests at the National Center of Forensic Medicine, the Foreign Ministry had informed the 21-year-old student's family. Molel was undertaking an agricultural internship in southern Israel when Hamas-led gunmen attacked on the 7th of October in 2023. South Africa's government says it has received distress calls from 17 citizens who have joined mercenary forces in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The men, between the ages of 20 and 39 years, have been trapped in Ukraine's war-torn Donbas region. President Cyril Ramaphosa has ordered an investigation. The statement did not say which side of the conflict the South Africans were fighting for. The men had been lured to join the mercenary forces under the pretext of lucrative contracts, according to the South African government. Cameroon's 92-year-old leader, Paul Biya, has been sworn in for another 7 years as president in a ceremony at the country's parliament. Biya won a controversial 8th term in a fiercely disputed election last month. He has been in power now for 43 years and addressed only one campaign rally before the election. The world's oldest head of state won 54% of the vote according to official results. The announcement of the result led to major protests across the country. The Great Barrier Reef is headed for a grim future and will suffer a rapid coral decline by 2050, but parts may recover if global warming is kept below 2 degrees Celsius. That's according to a new study. Researchers at the University of Queensland used modelling to simulate the life cycles of certain coral species and found that some were better at adapting to warmer oceans and could help new coral grow. Reefs near cooler water currents were also resilient, giving a glimmer of hope to the natural wonder, which has suffered severe climate-induced heat stress in recent years.
Security.
And several contestants have walked out of a Miss Universe event after an official from the host nation Thailand publicly berated Miss Mexico in a tense confrontation. At a pre-pageant ceremony, Miss Universe Thailand director told off Fatima Bosch, with Mr. Nawat threatening to disqualify those supporting her.
Stop. Security.
Miss Bosch then left the room and others joined her in solidarity. Video of the incident, which was live streamed, has been shared online. The Miss Universe organisation has condemned Mr. Nawat's malicious behaviour, for which he has since apologised. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.